Hello everyone, how are you all? Today we are going to study the first chapter of class 8 NCERT English. The name of the chapter is The Best Christmas Present in the World. This story is based from the time which is very significant in the history. There are some dates in the history that are very significant. Significant means very important, and they are so important that even after generations and generations people remember those events in the form of incidences that must have happened during that time. So this story is also based from that particular time, which was the war between the British and the Germans, and it was the First World War. Okay, now here the narrator says, he starts the lesson by telling that that he is in Bridport. Bridport is a place, and then when narrator wanted to buy a desk, he was looking for the desk, a writing desk, and everywhere he could see that all the desks were very expensive. So while he was going, he saw that there was a junk shop. Now what is a junk shop? Junk shop is a shop where people give the used materials for sale, and then if you want something which is second hand, you can get it in a junk shop. So he was also passing and he spotted a junk shop where he saw that there was a desk that was lying. It was a roll top desk. Roll top means the top gets rolled back and it opens. And he saw that it was in a very bad condition, it was in a very poor condition, but he thought that the other desks, they are very expensive, and he does not have enough money to buy those desks, and he did not want to invest that much money. So he thought that why not try this desk, though he thought that it would be very risky to buy such a desk which is in such a poor condition. So let us go through what the narrator says. Okay, one day he spotted a desk in a junk shop in Bridport, and the desk was in a very poor condition. One leg was broken, the roll top was also into pieces, then there were scorch marks. Now what are scorch marks? Suppose if something catches fire, and after that the burn marks that are left on that particular thing are also called scorch marks. Then the narrator thought that it would be a great risk in buying this desk which was so damaged, and he thought that if I buy this desk, it is actually very damaged, then is it a right buy? Should I buy this? This thought came to his mind, and but then immediately the next moment he thought that but this is inexpensive and I think I should buy it. Okay, so then both fire and water had damaged the desk very badly, and it had taken a toll on the desk. Now toll means it had damaged it very badly. The last drawer was stuck fast. Now the desk had 3 drawers. The third drawer was stuck fast. That means it was all stuck. He was not able to open that drawer. He tried very gently, but he could not open it. So he put a lot of force and tried to open it. But finally it got open, and as soon as he opened the drawer, he found that there was a small tin box that was kept in that drawer, and there was a sellotape that was put, and with a label it was written that it had a lined note paper with shaky handwriting. With a lot of effort, somebody must have put that note on that box, and it read, Jim's last letter, received January 25th, 1915. So on that particular box, there was a note that was put by the person who must have got that letter, and it was written that Jim's last letter, received 25th January 1915. Then the narrator says that I knew as I did that it was wrong of me to open the box. Actually, the fact is, when we see a letter or when we see a message, it's always advisable that you should not read the letter of any other person. The letter which is meant for any other person, you should not open and read it. So the narrator was also a very well read and mature person, and he thought that it is very wrong of me to open that letter and to read it because it must be very personal to somebody else. But then What is the phrase that is used? Curiosity got the better of my scruples. Now, scruples means that anything that you hesitate doing. But curiosity was so high that that feeling of hesitation went away and he quickly tried to open the letter. Again, curiosity got the better of my scruples means that scruples means when you are very much hesitant in doing something, when you think 2 times before doing something. But his curiosity was so high, he was so eager to know what was in that letter that it overpowered his hesitation and he opened the letter. Inside the box there was an envelope, and then when he opened the box he saw that there was an envelope and the address on that envelope was Mrs. Jim McPherson, 12 Copper Beeches, Bridport, Dorset. This is the full address of the person who had been given this letter and whose drawer that was. I took out the letter and unfolded it. It was written in pencil. That means it was written with a pencil. In pencil means it was written with a pencil. The note that was put on that box, it had a date 25th January 1915, and in the letter the date was 26th December 1914. That means just 1 year back. Alright. So I hope you have understood this part of the chapter. There are a couple of questions. I'll just quickly read those questions and tell you the answers just to know that you have understood this portion or not. What did the author find in a junk shop? The author found a roll-top desk which was in a very poor condition at a junk shop. Then the second question says, what did he find in a secret drawer? He found an envelope which was kept in the secret drawer. Who do you think had put it in there? So who had put it? It was Mrs. Jim McPherson. That means Jim McPherson had written the letter to Mrs. Jim McPherson. That means Jim McPherson must have written that to his wife. So I hope this portion of the chapter is clear to you. In my next video, I will explain to you the second part. Till then, take care.